2024 Range Rover Sport. The Sport within the 2024 Range Rover Sport's title isn't as it were a reference to its position fair underneath the more fantastic Range Rover, but it moreover stands for the shot of adrenaline it infuses into the brand's lineup. Whereas other Range Rover models point to convey consolation and extravagance, the Range Rover Sport offers those characteristics nearby physicality on standard with rivals such as the BMW X5, the Porsche Cayenne, and the Mercedes-AMG GLE 53. All its accessible powertrains pack a sensible punch, from the 355 HP inline-six to the 542 HP plug-in hybrid. The Range Rover Sport's cabin is additionally noteworthy, with fine materials hung over two comfortable lines of seats. But this blend of distinction and refinement implies its beginning cost is higher than that of other SUVs, so get ready to pay a premium to stop the Range Rover Sport in your garage. The enormous news for 2024 is the expansion of the 626 HP Range Rover Sport SV, but we survey that show independently. The standard Range Rover Sport picks up a modern 542 HP plug-in hybrid powertrain called P550e. This replaces final year's P440e show and offers both more control and more electric driving run. Somewhere else, the Range Rover Sport's infotainment framework has been overhauled to the most recent Pivi Professional 4 computer program interface. The overhaul incorporates sliders for volume and climate controls that Land Rover says are easier to utilize. The framework menus have been disentangled as well to form it easier to explore. The V8-powered P530 powertrain has been suspended for 2024 to create room within the lineup for the performance-oriented SV show. The P550e plug-in half-breed demonstrate carries a battery that's expansive sufficient for a claimed 51 miles of electric driving per charge. We haven't tried this show however, but when we do we'll take it on our 75 mph throughway fuel economy course to see how its electric extend stacks up to Land Rover's appraise. The insides plan of the Range Rover Sport is an workout in moderation, with few physical buttons and switches and a streamlined appearance all through the cabin. Buyers can select from either material or honest-to-goodness calfskin upholstery in alluring two-tone plans. The dark-tinted chrome highlights see especially premium. Power-adjustable front seats are standard, but a set of chairs with up to 22 ways of adjustability as well as need, ventilation, and winged headrests is discretionary. And coordinates discuss decontamination framework is accessible and is said to decrease odors, microscopic organisms, infections, and allergens from the cabin. The Range Rover Sport's dashboard offers bounty of computerized genuine bequest, with a huge 13.1-inch bended touchscreen serving infotainment obligations and an indeed bigger 13.7-inch screen stopped before the driver to show the gauges. Land Rover's Pivi Master interface is the company's best endeavor at in-car infotainment however, but as we've learned utilizing it in other models such as the Shield and the Disclosure, it's not without its characteristics. The shows are fresh and clear, in spite of the fact that, and it looks high-end drifting over the Range Rover Sport's upholstered dashboard. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto network are standard, and all Range Rover Sports come with Amazon's Alexa. A remote smartphone charging cushion is cleverly coordinates on a rack fair underneath the infotainment screen, as well. A 29-speaker Meridian stereo framework is discretionary and consolidates speakers within the Range Rover Sport's front and raise headrests. The entry-level motor may be a turbocharged 3.0-liter inline-six that utilizes a 48-volt half-breed framework and makes 355 drive within the P360 SE and 395 horsepower within the P400 SE Energetic. When we tried the P360 SE, it required as it were 5.7 seconds to hit 60 miles per hour but felt more drowsy than that around town. Our test vehicle conveyed flawless ride quality, in spite of the fact that, which was acknowledged over the broken landing area close our Michigan Central Station. A plug-in hybrid P550e setup is select to the favor personal history trim and sets an electric engine to the inline-six for a combined 542 drive. Land Rover gauges the PHEV powertrain will spur the Range Rover Sport to 60 miles per hour in 4.7 seconds. All models come with an 8-speed program transmission, standard all-wheel drive, and immovable disc suspension. The Range Rover Sport can moreover be had with an discretionary execution driving setup called Stormer Taking Care of Pack, which includes rear-wheel directing and torque vectoring. Amid our beginning test drive, we were awed with the Range Rover Sport's mix of consolation and physicality and noted that its rear-wheel steering system made maneuvering in tight spaces less challenging than in other essentially measured SUVs.